is Ronaldo's goals hurting Portugal? So Ronaldo's a player, lot of fans, lot of haters. I'm a very teachable guy. I always watch pundits such as Jamie Carragher, Thierry Henry, ESPN, all these big channels, because I feel like I can learn something from them. I clicked on this Ronaldo video in which they came up with this title saying basically that Ronaldo's goals are hurting Portugal.
Martinez has kept him on, and I was kind of surprised that he's done that in the sense that you're almost keeping a problem on.
So I'm not gonna say much about that clip, but you, the viewer, can make up your own conclusion with what this guy said. Then I don't know all these panelists. I only know Craig Burley and Steve Nicol. I respect Steve Nicol the most because Liverpool legend, and I always listen to what he says, even though he's very much against Madrid.
Okay, Ronaldo's still playing for Portugal. He's scoring goals. Luxembourg and who was this? Liechtenstein. Has people forgotten that he was off the pace at the World Cup?
Mm-hmm. So this part is what is so confusing to me, because these guys are analysts, panelists, whatever you want to call them. It's form. What they're talking about is form. So to me it's crazy how you can just say, oh, he had bad form in the World Cup. But yes, he had bad form in the World Cup. I mean, nobody can argue with that. But if someone's in good form currently, what better thing to do than to play them? If Haaland has bad form, drop him. That's what I say, drop him. Put him on. If he scores, you play him the next match. Because that's what you do with your best players.
2 years down the line, if this continues, he's an even bigger problem.
I keep getting over this. This is the same manager.
Who didn't have the stomach to drop Eden Hazard.
Okay, all memes aside, he actually has a point with this one. I do think Martinez playing Hazard was a bit... That was pushing it, because Hazard is not having a good time at Real Madrid. I think a lot of those old players didn't click together. They didn't have the drive, the passion that young players have. But then again, you have good teams. Argentina had a mixture of young and experienced players who won the World Cup. Portugal have a lot of young players. But you need the experience, you need the Pepe, you need the Rui Patricio, you need the Ronaldo's. And to me, a goal is a goal. A goal is a goal. You can't complain about it, who the team it scored against, and all those irrelevant stuff. A goal is a goal. It's an important goal. Europe qualifies. Imagine they didn't score a goal. They would blame Ronaldo. So
I get it. At the same time, are you going to disrespect them by turning around and saying, by the way, I just played you because to get you the record? That's the only reason I brought you in. I mean, how disrespectful is that going to sound from Martinez to him?
So what do you do?
So it's a great point that Steve Nicol came with. It's disrespectful. I agree with that. Like Burley's coming from a point of view like, just get these old players out of the team. And this is where we draw the line. This is where you have the managers and the panelists, the analysts, whatever you call them. There's a reason these guys are not managers. Because we all know a young team needs some experience. You can't just have a whole bunch of young players. Ajax, for example, made it to the semis, didn't have the experience, and therefore they lost in the Champions League. And further on, they go on and on. They talk more and more about Roberto Martinez saying that he should drop Ronaldo. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because it's kind of irrelevant to the topic. But if you enjoyed the video, smash like and subscribe.